Carry on part 2 to my last video. So my last video was 5 biggest icks, 5 biggest turn offs, and this video is going to be my 5 biggest turn ons. As always, no prepping, straight in, freestyling, off the top of my head, off the top of my dome, because I'm a G, yeah. Okay, so I would say I love a thoughtful man. So like, yeah, someone who's thoughtful. And when I say thoughtful, I mean do things like, oh, you know, like just literally anything. Like, you know, I'm on my monthly cycle, like I'm a female, and you know, like let me like come out the shower and have like flowers there for me, and my favorite chocolate, and my, you know, favorite bottle of wine, or something like that. Someone that's just thoughtful, like someone that actually thinks like, oh yeah, like sees something and thinks like, oh, Nay would love this, let me get this for her, like, oh, this will make her happy, or you know, a thoughtful person that wants to make your life easier. They can see something needs to be done, or like a wall needs to be painted or something, like someone that's just like thoughtful, okay, and just wants to make your life easier. Yeah, like that's like, marry me. So yeah, thoughtful. I would say someone that's like understanding. As a female, you know, we have mood swings, and you know, we go through our own things, like we really do, like we have it hard out here. So I would say someone that's understanding, and like, you know, if I'm acting up a bit, like just be like, babe, relax, like, you know, and just give me a hug and a kiss, and just tell me everything's gonna be okay, and like that's it. Like, don't be entertaining foolishness and like what's that called, like, you know, like igniting the fire, like making the argument escalate more than it needs to be. Like, be a man, shut it down, and just shut it down. Oh gosh. Yeah, so yeah, 2 was understanding. 3, I would say generous. So I like a man who's just generous with love, generous with gifts, generous with just everything really. Like, I just like a generous person, just because I feel like I am myself a generous person. So I don't know, I love to give, but it's like, in order for me to feel like, okay, yeah, like I feel good giving, I also need to receive, you know what I mean? Like, give and take. So yeah, I love a generous man. And then I would say, I know what my last one is, so I'm literally just thinking. Number 4, I would say, number 4, why do I always struggle at number 4? Because even in my icks, I was like, what am I gonna say for number 4? I know I'm saying for number 5, but what am I gonna say for number 4? A man who, like a respectable man. Like, if you are a respectable man, as in like 100 girls can't say they've like been with you, 100 girls can't say you've been in their DMs, you can honestly say that like you're a loyal person. And when I say a loyal person, it's like a trait of yours. So it's like, you've never done your friends wrong, you've never cheated on a partner, you've never done any like sly conniving, like you're a stand-up solid real person. Like, to me, that's like so attractive, because you know, I can relate, because I'm stand up too, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously number 5, the most important one, a man of God. He has to be a man of God. So a man that is strong in his faith of God and leads his life with God. He can lead me any day. any man that I'm gonna be with in life, and any man that I'm gonna marry, he has to lead his life with God. That's a non-negotiable. You cannot be the head of my family and God is not leading you, period. You cannot be the head of my family and God is not leading you. It's impossible. So yeah, that's my 5 biggest turn-ons. My 5 biggest turn-ons. There you go. Bye guys.